We're at the QT Hotel for the next 2 nights. We'll show you around, give you a room tour, and tell you our thoughts at the end.
Okay.
Should we have a look around the lobby first and the bar?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. It's got a really good location. So this is one of the entrances to the hotel. You won't use this when checking in, or you might, but it's unlikely because it goes straight through the bar area. What you would do is go just down that alleyway, and that's where the taxis will pull in, where the other part of the entrance is. But this is the hotel, and it's right next to Sade Street. This is Sade Street and Lau Pa Sat. Let's have a walk through. So all ramped access up to the door for wheelchairs. It's an accessible hotel. They've done pretty well for an old building. But as you come in, you've got the Signet bar, the elevator just there, and then on the right hand side you've got the Signet restaurant right here, which is where you can get breakfast. But we're going to go behind that curtain and up the lift before we walk through the lobby area, which is right here. There's the lift.
It's alright, thank you.
Okay. And there's always a lovely staff member to help out. You pop out this side of the curtain. It's like the Wizard of Oz. So this is the main reception and lobby area with seating. Good morning. And this is the other entrance that I mentioned, which also has a lift there as well for bags and wheelchairs and anybody else who needs it. The lifts are at the back, and they're pretty cool lifts, to be fair. And then if you have a look, it's like a really cool heritage building, currently decorated for Chinese New Year. We'll go up to floor 2 where the gym is.
Yes, let's go and have a look at it.
There is always a lift waiting for you, unless they're all being used, but there's nearly always a lift ready and waiting for you to go up. So to go up to the gym or to your room, you need your key card. Floor 6, you don't need that, so anybody can go up to the pool. We're going to the gym. The gym is just down here to the side of the lifts, and you need your key card to get in.
How about the way? Didn't work.
There's someone in there though, so I'm not going to go in, but you can see a nice little workout space with weights.
And mats.
And mats. Let's check out the pool
There's
area.
a fridge with cold water as well.
Oh, shall we check out the pool and
Yes.
pool area?
Out to the pool.
So this is the 6th floor rooftop pool and bar. So seating area to the right, and loungers and parasols to the left. Bar area. They do open up all of the things, so it's all open, and then you've got the pool. Which is a pretty nice looking pool. And at the end, you've got like a little bit of glass bit that hangs over the roof, and then you look straight down on the Lau Pa Sat, which is just at the end. The beds are very, very soft, very soft. I'm just going to quickly show you what drinks they've got behind the bar. While the bar is closed, it makes it very easy to do. And they have a happy hour between 5 and 8, I believe. There's lots of alcohol behind there. And on draft, Asahi. Let's head down to the room, do the room tour. We are in room 300, which is at the end of a very short corridor from the lifts, which are just there. And this is an accessible QT king room. And it's very nice. It smells fantastic. So first off, there's a big mirror, and I thought it was a connecting door, but I was wrong. There is an iron board and an iron hiding behind the mirror. There's our luggage rack right there. Switches beside the door. We'll show you the bathroom last. Then you've got an open wardrobe. Just looks like this. So you've got some prettiness and the aircon. And then you've got the wardrobe itself, which has very, very fluffy robes, an umbrella because it is Singapore, velvet coat hangers, scratchy slippers, laundry bag, what have we got in here? Dyson hair dryers in there. Then we've got the safe, pretty big safe. Let's see if the laptop will fit. A drawer. And then under storage there, and then next to that you've got the mini bar area. So on top you've got the teapot, the kettle, and various glasses, things to make cocktails with. The aircon is right there as well. Then in this drawer you've got more mini bar stuff and the tea bags, and then the mini bar underneath. A big TV, and so, British sockets on the wall there. Space for Caroline. You alright there? Yeah.
I was just wanting to crack a joke when you said this is a big safe, and in my head that's safe to say. It made you giggle.
There's the bed. It's a pretty big one. I've seen bigger.
Yes, I've seen bigger, but that's fairly decent size. You can do a bed test.
Lights underneath. Bedside table comes with an iPad with the thing that you put on the door when you don't want the room lit up, when you want privacy.
The do not
There's
disturb.
light switches and British plug socket, style plug socket there behind it, and an iPad, and get started. And you can do it, control everything, order food, check out all the bits and bobs. When we'll get this working, play music, so you like your media, control all the lights, all that kind of stuff from there. On the other side of the bed, another bedside table, different style, and a phone along with switches and plugs. We'll have a quick look at the view, of which I don't think there is one. No view, so they can stay closed. And we've got a working desk area table with an espresso coffee machine, Bose sound system, bin and chair.
It's a boredom coffee maker as well.
And then some complimentary water and more plug sockets there. And it's just a really nice, well, the speakers in the ceiling, okay. Just a really nicely designed room in a very old building in Singapore. Owned by a Chinese guy who's got the brand of QT, which is owned by EVT, an Australian company, to do the hotel. Flat access, is that flat? It's flat enough, it's pretty flat. There's a tiny lip there into the bathroom. Sink that you can roll under, along with Kevin Murphy Angel body washers. Shaving, big mirror. Shower area with a massive bench. Enough for 4 people could sit on there. It's a very well thought out, accessible bathroom this, in my opinion. You got controls for the shower down there, which are within reach. Grab bars, and then the shower head itself. Then we've got more toiletries included here. What's in there? Nothing. Glasses for the toothbrushing, and you get cap, sanitary bag, and dental kits, along with all the towels that you need. And the toilet, it is not a fancy toilet, but it is a toilet. Does it have a bum gun? Is that a bum gun? Is that a bum gun? I think it's a bum gun. A strange bungalow. And then there's a socket there, I have no idea what that's for. And 2 toilet rolls, which would be great for Caroline when she's had too much Indian curry. What do you think of the room and the bathroom?
It's lovely. I really like the design of it. It's funky.
Yes.
Very funky.
So we're staying here for 2 nights. We'll come back to you in 2 days' time.
We are.
And tell you what our thoughts are of our stay. It's time for the hotel review. Breakfast, though, $14 for eggs on toast, $6 for a croissant. I mean, it was nice, but not worth that money. But
What's that in pounds?
a lot. But you're paying for eating in the hotel restaurant in the central business district in a nice boutique hotel. So it was fine. Like that's expected cost, just a bit too much, especially when you're across from Lau Pa Sat. What do you think of this hotel, babe?
I think it's a really nice hotel. The room's lovely. The decor's lovely. I think the way they've modernised it, but you've still got some old features, is really good. I like just the whole concept and take what they've done, and I like the fact they've used black and white features as well, which is really nice. It's probably the best sleep I've had all holiday. I would say. The pillows are really soft, which was even better than all the other soft pillows I've had. The bed was hard, but it was weird, like it was foamy hard. So when I would move, I would feel a little bit of movement like foam, and then it would settle again, like being hard. But I still slept better than any of the other hotels I've been in. Yeah, so the bed is lovely and comfy. I've had the best sleep. Pillows are soft. The bed is actually hard, but when you move, there's like a little movement with mattress. I thought it was a memory foam of some kind of mattress, or what's those panda mattresses, something like that.
Don't know. I found the bed pretty comfortable. I liked the height of the room, the floating ceiling, the decor of the room was brilliant. It could have been, accessibility wise, a touch bigger, because it was difficult to get the wheelchair around the furniture in there. Could have been just a touch bigger, but it's a boutique hotel. That's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
The bathroom, once you've had a shower, you're going to get wet if you try and use the toilet, so just bear that in mind. The water pressure could have been a little bit better, but that's just being picky. Overall, I really liked the room. The controls on the tablet to control everything, the media, the lights, just everything was great. But the restaurant menus, just bear in mind, they are slightly out of date on there, or they are in our case when we're here, to when you're down there, and the hours and things like that. The bar, we never got a chance to use it. The restaurant was fine for breakfast. I'm sure it's lovely for dinner. And the hotel is, they've done a really good job on the hotel in trying to make it accessible. With the lifts, the ramps, and all the other bits and pieces.
The people who work here be very helpful as well. Always trying to help with the lifts between different levels.
And they do have an accessible room, even though it's not mentioned on their website anywhere.
The only issue we've had really is when we come outside of the room in the mornings.
The corridors are narrow.
The corridors are very narrow. So
always locked.
Always blocked by them cleaning the rooms, which it's not an issue. Sean just moves them, or they see us and they panic and start moving them, but it's not an issue. That, for us anyway, it doesn't bother us. We just deal with it.
Staff are lovely. We only had one issue on check-in, and we'll see if it's still an issue when we check out. Before we came, the price of the hotel went down, so I emailed the hotel and said, do I have a refundable rate, which I did, and they said, instead of cancelling, we'll just give you the deal, which was a slightly cheaper price, and then $40 per day food and beverage credit. I was like, fine, we'll just do that. But when we arrived, they didn't mention that, so we asked them, and they said, oh no, there's no credit on there. So we had to email them, and then it all got sorted in the background. We saw them the next day, and they said, yeah, it's all sorted, the credit's on there. We haven't checked out yet, and on the bill in the room, which you can see on that tablet, it's not showing on there, so we'll see how it works out. We shouldn't have any bill because we're like less than $1 under that credit, because we didn't really spend much money in the hotel. One drink around the pool and that breakfast. Pool drinks, by the way, are brilliant. Like really good pool drinks.
The pool service was really good. He brought us popcorn, water.
It's a lovely pool.
Yeah, it's a really nice pool.
It's a lovely
Shame
pool.
they don't really get the sun on it though.
Yeah, but it's still a nice pool. This review is dragging on, so we'll wrap it up. The location is spot on if you want to be in the central area. right next to Laupasa, right next to Saturday Street. 10 minutes walk, 10-15 minutes walk to Chinatown, Maxwell Centre, Amoy, Chinatown Complex. 10-15 minutes walk out into the Bay Area, where the Fullerton is, where Clark Quay is, where Boat Quay is. It's not very far at all. It's a really, really good location. But you are in the middle of the city, so it is noisy when you're outside, but in the room it was quiet. I would stay here again. I thought the price was brilliant, and as long as this credit works out when we check out, I'll come back and let you know if it doesn't. Happily stay here again.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Thanks for watching this one. The next hotel tour that we do, that you see the video of, you're gonna like. But hopefully, we're gonna like it.
We really, really want to love it.
It's gonna be the most expensive place we've ever stayed. Keep making memories.
Catch you later.